everyone! Today I'm going to show you how I personally do my makeup for when I'm feeling under the weather. As you can tell, I'm not feeling so good today, but I thought why not do a tutorial and let you guys know what I do when I have to go out and I'm feeling sick and I don't really want to wear a lot of makeup. So the first thing that I like to use for when I'm sick, well, I think I'm not alone when I say this, but when you're sick, I don't think you really want to wear lots and lots of makeup or make it really heavy because you're sneezing, your eyes water, your nose is running, so you want to keep it minimal. A new addition to my favorite foundation is this Sonia Kashuk Mineral Foundation, and what I like about this for when I'm sick or just in general is that it's really, really light, really sheer, and it's almost like you're not even wearing makeup. And what's cool about this one is that it has concealer on the top, the foundation, and then a blush. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to apply the concealer, and I'm just going to put that around my eyes, and I'm just going to pat it on. And when I first got this foundation, I applied it the wrong way. I put moisturizer on my face before I applied it, and that is a big no-no because what it did was make the powder grab onto my face and it just made it look really cakey and flaky and chalky, and that's not what you want. You just want to put it on to your skin in its natural state, so don't put on moisturizer, or if you do put on moisturizer, let it set really well into your skin before you apply the foundation. And so I'm just going to pat it all around my eye. You can already see the big difference. And then I'm going to apply some of this around my nose. And I've been blowing my nose a lot, but I don't know if you can tell, but my nose is not that red, and I'll tell you why in a second. So when you're sick or when you have a runny nose, you tend to blow your nose a lot. And this area around your nose gets really red and chapped and kind of like it burns. So what I do is I use this. It's called Rosebud Salve, and this is the original and only Rosebud Salve. Rosebud Salve may be used as an all-purpose skin preparation. Rosebud Salve may help to relieve chapped lips and skin, diaper rash, blemishes, detergent burns, and rough cuticles, and may soften rough hands. So this is kind of like an all-purpose type of salve. So what I do is I just put a little bit of this around my nose. Whenever it starts to feel really dry, I just put some of that, and that's why my skin isn't so irritated around my nose, because I use this. Now to apply the foundation, I'm going to be using this brush from Sonia Kashuk, and it's just that multi-purpose, it's called the highlighter brush, I think, on the packaging, but it's just the one with the white bristles on the top and then the black on the bottom, and then this one's, I just used it, so that's why it's this color. And then I already have some of the product there. And then I'm just going to dip my brush into that, and then with the cap I'm just going to swirl it into the bristles. And then I just like to pat it on first and then buff it into my skin. And I'm just going to do that in small sections all around my face. And well, I have oily skin, so that's why I like using this mineral foundation, but if you have really dry skin, then I would suggest a tinted moisturizer, because you can do foundation if you want, but usually when I'm sick I just like minimal amount of makeup because it just makes me feel worse when I have like a mask on. So I like my skin to breathe. Preferably not wear any makeup, but you know, life goes on. You gotta go to work, you gotta go to school. So you don't want to look like a walking corpse. You want to look put together. So this is what I do. And this is a good makeup look in general if you like minimal amount of makeup. I don't always do this type of makeup when I'm sick, but I especially like it when I'm sick just because it's really light and not cakey. But it's also great if you're in a hurry or you just want to look put together and you don't want to wear lots of makeup, or even for teens that go to high school and they don't want to wear a lot of makeup. So it's just a good look in general. Now to give my face that nice warmth and that glow, I'm going to be using this NARS Laguna bronzer with a Sonia Kashuk bamboo brush. And I'm just going to apply like I normally do on the hollows of the cheeks, the temples, the forehead. This is just really going to warm up your skin and make you give you that healthy glow. If you don't have time, you can skip this part if you want. You don't have to have bronzer, but I like to have bronzer just because I feel like it makes my skin warmer and I don't look so pale. And it just gives my face more dimension. It's not so flat. Now I'm going to take the smaller of the highlighting brushes. This is a smaller one, because there are two. There's a big one and then there's a smaller one, if you can see. And I'm going to be using this one for the blush that comes in this mineral foundation. And this blush is a really pretty color. It's almost kind of like a bronzer, but a little bit lighter. So I'm going to be taking it on my brush and then swirling it around in the cap and then dusting some of it off. And I'm just going to smile and rub it into the cheekbones. No, the apples of my cheeks. And I'm going to place it on the apples of the cheeks and then just kind of work it in to the hairline. And you can do it as sheer as you want, or you can just keep adding it to get the color that you want. Next, I'm just going to fill in my eyebrows just slightly, because eyebrows are really important. They complete the whole look. So, I mean, you can go without doing your eyebrows. I could probably not do my eyebrows, but I'm going to do it just so you can see what it looks like. And I'm not going to use the taupe brow pencil that I normally use. I'm just going to use powder from the Eye on Neutral palette. And I'm using this kind of like a light taupey color here, just to make them a little bit darker. And you can use any angled brush. I'm just using a Sonia Kashuk one. I'm not doing anything major, I'm just kind of going over the hairs slightly just to fill it in. Okay, now I'm just going to curl my lashes and add a mascara. And I'm using the Sonia Kashuk mascara. Okay, and then for lips, I'm just going to be using this Succulent Lip Twin from Pixie. And this one is a Nude Lily. And it's a lip balm on the top. And it's also like a lip balm gloss in here too. And I'm just going to use the top part. And to finish the entire look, I'm going to spray some Fix Plus from MAC on my face to set it all in. Not only does it just feel good, it feels like you've just taken a shower, you just walked out of the shower, but it makes your skin not so powdery. It kind of gives it that extra shine or sheen to it. I don't know if that makes any sense. It just doesn't make it look so matte. It kind of gives it a natural sheen to your skin so it doesn't look so dry. And this is it. This is the finished look. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys found this tutorial helpful, and I just really like this look because it doesn't feel like I'm wearing a lot of makeup at all, and you really just want to be comfortable when you're sick. You don't want to be feeling like you have to, you know, be touching up your makeup all the time. And I normally wear eyeliner a lot, but I didn't put eyeliner just because I sneeze when I'm sick and my eyes water like crazy, and I don't want to have to be worrying about eyeliner dripping or anything. So hopefully you guys aren't sick, but if you are, go ahead and try this out. I hope you love it as much as I do. And I forgot to mention one thing too. If you guys have red eyes, use this Eye Bright liner from Pixie. That's really going to brighten up your eyes. I'll go ahead and put it on so you can see. But you just put it in your waterline, because I know that sometimes your eyes get really red when you're sick, and you could just apply some of this and it's just gonna take the redness away. So, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next tutorial. Bye. Makeup for when you're sick. This is definitely try this out. See if you guys like it. Abby, quiet, quiet, Mama. Ooh, party on the bed. Party on the bed with all your toys. Bad girl, I'm trying to film. Shush your baby. Shush your baby.